This week we're going to take a look at Contours ShuttlePro version 2, which is a hardware controller for content creation apps such as video editors, audio editors, and graphics using the USB 2.0 interface. The ShuttlePro utilizes 15 programmable buttons as well as a shuttle and jog wheel for scrubbing through timelines. And 9 of the buttons are actually removable, so you can label them, making for easy identification. And it utilizes actually the buttons keyboard shortcuts, and also find that the low profile and the palm rest actually make it very easy for long hours of editing, perhaps even more so than even a mouse, which tends to be much higher. And I do find using it now for 3 or 4 weeks, it actually speeds up my editing process without having to switch to the keyboard. Often keyboard shortcuts can use as many as 3 buttons at the same time. Once you install the drivers and third-party application for the ShuttlePro, it supports dozens of creation and creative applications for making content. Could be for video editing, audio editing, graphics, and so on. And pretty much most of the creative suite from Adobe is covered. Final Cut Pro 10 and QuickTime and so on. Quite a comprehensive list. And the supported applications, it will automatically recognize which ones are supported by, there'll be actually an icon on the left of each program label, so you can tell which ones are supported, or it kind of already knows which are already installed on your system, which it makes it a lot easier. So actually you go to whatever application is supported, and here we're just going to go to Final Cut Pro 10, and here you can either accept or even change some of the default settings. And what's also nice is by selecting the either button or shuttle or whatever, it'll actually go to that setting where you actually change it or see what it's set for, and this is doing it all automatically as we're doing it. Just by pressing the buttons just like that. Very nice. And now really this ShuttlePro version 2 is geared toward video editing, simply because it also has the shuttle and the jog wheel, so it is kind of geared toward video editing. Of course, you can really use this for other applications. They even have it for web browsers, and occasionally I do find it useful for that as well. So it allows you to, using the shuttle, you can actually scroll really slowly, even possibly frame by frame, or extremely fast, depending on where you need to scrub to in the timeline. And then using the jog wheel, you can go by frame if you want a more precise control over the editing process. And then obviously use your programmable buttons for edits and stuff like that. And also simply by, you can move it by clip, which is also another fast way of doing it also.